Joyce Schwarz, CEO of JoyceCom, founder of Star Course Institute, and a published author on emerging technology and career change, is a former national advertising agency executive. She speaks and writes on the impact of media on our lives and on our souls.
When you give me 20 minutes, a trip back in history and a trip forward in history. How many of you'd like to go back in history? It says like a lot of 60% of the people would like to have lived some other time. How many would like to go forward in history? Woo, we have a lot of forward thinkers here. How many would like to be here just at this time in life? Well, we have some people who don't want to be anywhere, so we'll see where they want to be. And what we have here is inside a car is what? A computer. Inside a microwave oven is a computer. But the good news is we can't see that computer, right? We don't have to have a keyboard. We just punch what? Maybe a little sign that says popcorn, beep, and we get what? Great popcorn. We don't leave it in too long like I do sometimes. And we have the car and the computer. Actually, pretty soon the cars will be able to take us on a trip through the future without even driving. Just be able to set it and go straight forward. Won't have to worry about beating that speed limit. Let's take you back, though, before the 19th century. Now, once in those times, you used to go to the circus to see technology. You didn't come to some fancy building here to see technology on a screen. You'd go to the circus, and there was a guy named Pete in the world. Now, is there anybody here in this audience that would pay 1 nickel, 5 cents, which was a lot of money back there, to see an invention in the 19th century that changed our whole world? Anybody here? I'll even give you one. Anybody has a nickel? Let's see. Who do we have? Julie? We have a Julie? Okay. Come on up. Okay. Here it is. I wish I was a magician. I could do this a lot better. Okay. Nickel. Thank you. My nickel. Any guesses? Okay, it's a light bulb, it's electricity. Probably worth about a nickel now. So something as simple as the light bulb changed our world. It brought us MTV, right? And it brought us a lot of other things. I'm going to take you right forward to the future now. And we're going to see what the future holds. We're going to show convergence. Can you guys say that word? Convergence. It's a very important word. And it means film and television and newspapers and radio all coming together like this into one giant media called new media, new technologies, these new things that have become part of our life. So the computer's going to become part of our life. In 10 years, you see this thing I'm wearing now, which is basically the microphone? I'll be wearing a computer. I'll have it. And if you ever got those cards, those birthday cards that has a song and it sings inside? Anybody ever got one of those? You open it up, it sings? Inside that card is more computing power than there was at the beginning of the big mainframes. More computing power than we had in 1960. More computing power in that world. And what do we do with that card if we're done with it? Probably throw it away, right? Give it away. The dog gets it. Anyway, let's take a look at this video, and I'm going to show you what's happening out there. You're going to see some really exciting things. You're going to see technology used for fun things, for 3D TV, for experiences at amusement parks, what's called location-based, and then you will see how we could all be replaced if you don't watch out. Roll tape, please. How many of you would like to have a money machine like that in your house? Reach in, take it out. back then, because we saw things in a different way. That's where we are now. We're at the beginning of a new millennium. We're at the beginning of a new economy. We're at the beginning of a new way of life for all of us. It'll be a global world where we can just as quickly talk to someone in Paris as we can talk to somebody in Boulder. We'll take us to outer space, and maybe on a ride like this. Your seats will shake.
With these crystal eyes, what you're looking at rotates to compensate for your movement. The effect is like walking around a real object. No program is broadcast in 3 dimensions yet because manufacturers are convinced it's too difficult. Lipton is pushing American manufacturers to forego.
I am the world's first video figure based on internal image projection. I can be just about anybody, not just look like them, but be them. Celebrities, spokespeople, even you.
Hey, this is great. Now I can work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, for a total of 168 hours. And you know, I never ask you to do more than I do.
I can smile, talk, tell.
That's it. So we don't want that spokesmannequin replacing us.